Oh, my teeth aren't gonna fall out. I may have a runny nose for a little bit. Bad headache. I got bad headache. Is anybody out there? Are y'all watching playoff games? Is any playoff games on? Milk burp. No, it was a bean burp. I'm better now. See if I go over here, it'll change. When it comes. Anybody comes on? Is anybody coming on? Joe Camel Show. Clean shaven and showered looking ass. What does that mean? Nothing. I got a bird chest. It sticks out like a bird. Hawkman. He's gonna let you see him, and then when you see him, you won't even look at him. What's up, Cesar? Cesar! Look at Hola. Questions, comments, like and subscribe. Joe Camel. Music videos. Commentary. Joe Camel War. I'm waiting to play Lobo in the movie. Uh-oh. Saul. Sorry. I think I'm Conan. I had a dream I was Conan in the snow. I was waiting for the snow to start. I was waiting, the battle was coming. They were coming for us. And they were at the gates. And I decided to wait. Conan, like in the final battle of his life, of his kingdom, which he saved millions of people, he decided, yeah, the snow gives me strength. He decided to have the battle in the snow. Did it help? Yeah, it was badass. He really fucking, like, there's levels of fighters, and Conan was like on the level, like his final battle, like all his experiences and everything. Like, you saw how he was a gladiator. Hey, snow. Do you want to build a snowman? No, I'm not a snowman. Okay. Okay, girl. I ain't no snowman. I ain't gonna just melt on you. Well, I might melt for you, but not on you. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna melt on you. Anyway. Wow. Your face isn't good for you. Yeah, I look like a crackhead, dude. That's a real good one. Are you gonna say the transgender? Oh my God, man. God. I'm tired with y'all bullshit. Anything intelligent to say? Crack, go, yeah. Crack kills. Crack kills, buddy. So does talking out the side of your motherfucking face. Manchester. There's no crack in Manchester. I drink with the pirates, but there's no crack. The only crack is in your ass, and that's gonna sew up. We're gonna sew it up, and it's gonna go away, looking ass. Here we go with this. It will snow in Harlingen. I know somebody that lived in Harlingen, and I know it snowed there once, at least once. What do you think? I like that. 1 minute looking ass. One demerit. It's like sword in the stone. I had a dream when I was Arthur in my past life and I was pulling out the sword in the stone. Everybody was so pissed at me, dude. It's just like now. They're like, well, this little crackhead motherfucker can't pull out the sword in the stone. And they're talking about the chosen one, Arthur, you know. Anyway, and guess what he wore? He wore a band on his head as well. The chosen ones always do. Conan did, you know. Anyway, but anybody check out my videos, dude. I got some good videos out there. Make you laugh, make you cry, make you wonder why. It might blow your mind. They're good for you. My mind processes things at a different level, a different speed. It's not crack. It's called intelligence. If you want to keep knocking me down, then I know you're just a government official that's trying to knock me down. You're being paid to knock me down. Either you are knocking me down for no reason. Like, I would just like to see somebody, like, no normal people usually don't come on here and just talk shit. It has to be someone with, like, some kind of issue. It's usually jealousy, and a lot of people stalk me. Who are the stalkers? Other YouTubers that are jealous of me and they want to steal my material, and they have technology from the future that, and probably wherever the country they are, is superior to mine. All I have is a little phone, and the thing is, they don't know that I'm blessing this phone and I'm blessing my channel to have millions of views, and I want to share my life with everybody, and I want us to be partners, and I'm going to start dishing out cash when I'm a billionaire. We're going to cure cancer. I'm going to run for president, you know. Hunger, gone. Thirst, gone. We're going to start housing people. We're going to start going down to areas in other countries that are really fucked up. That people have been fucking with them, stealing their money. We're going to fix the problems in the Mideast and Israel. We're going to do everything, man. We're going to go to China. We're going to go all over the world, man. Africa. I'm going to enjoy every minute of it, too. Networking. What it do? Joe Camel Show looking at us. I saw Homeboy on the street, and I was like, what it do, bro? What it do? Peace. And we're stronger together. Remember that. We have to be together. We have to be together in this. You know? Uh-oh. And see, it's like when I was on TikTok, I never got any comments. No one ever talked to me because are y'all trying to send comments? I can't find them. But yeah, questions, comments, like and subscribe. Or else, you know, I'm just gonna go to sleep or something. But I like to stand in this area because it gives me more views. Like, I have to find the right area. Look at this. On the Wi-Fi. Yeah, would you go back in time and stalk Joe Camel like when he was a child? A lot of people have done that. Do you swear? I swear a lot, dude. Sometimes. I can cure cancer. I have the ideas, we have the technology to do it. They're trying to block me from doing that and trying to block me from becoming president because I'm going to make everything better and easier for everybody. Like, there's not going to be any letters coming out saying what you're going to be when you grow up. You're going to be whatever you want to be. This is the land of the free, not the land of the scared, not the land of the fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. There is no fear. There's only strength here. And we can do it together, dude. Like, I'm going to run for president, man. We're going to do it. What is one issue with your life that you want fixed? What is the most frustrating thing that is sometimes, I mean, isn't that allowed? This is an adult show. We're all adults here, aren't we? Looking at us. Do you not want me to swear? I won't. I won't if you don't want me to. I don't really need to. I mean, if people like say I'm a crackhead, I'm gonna cuss them out. Yeah. So, because that pisses me off. I don't like liars. I don't like slander. Slander and propaganda is the number one thing that is wrong with this world right now. Because you can say something about somebody, blah blah blah. This guy's this, and that. Oh, he smokes crack, blah blah blah. They call up to your work. This guy smokes crack, blah blah blah. Wham wham wham. You can't. That person's probably the one smoking crack. You know, and they're jealous of the other guy who's so talented and just needs a job anywhere, and he will excel extremely and everything. Yeah, see, I think I lost you there because you're slanderous. You're very litigious. No, no, bro. Uh, this isn't a show about my sexual orientation. This is more about like something that really matters, like curing cancer, me running for president, my music videos, getting my voice out there. You know, and we're not gonna bully people. We're not gonna bully people. You know, and we're not gonna be disrespectful. We're just not gonna do it here. I am purple. I will turn purple. My skin turns purple when I get enough sun. I'm purple. Uh, I'm black, brown, yellow, and white. So I'm purple. Like red, brown, and purple is what I turned this summer. Who is that? Who that be? Who there? Who that? Who there? Mama said, medulla oblongata. No, who this? Who that? Who that? Who they? New Orleans Saints. Yeah, I have ancestors in New Orleans. My grandmother's from New Orleans. Do I sound like I'm New Orleans? New Orleans? Joe Camel. I'd like to say hello to all you beautiful ladies out there. Joe Camel. I'm an artist, musician, the number one lover of all time. And I can be your hero, baby. My car stinks. I don't know why. You ever seen like grumpy old men? I think I got grumpy old men, like someone threw a fish in there or something. I don't smell like a fish. I don't really have body odor. I just don't. I have a different blood type. I have a RH blood type. I'm the only person that I know that has that. But I don't stink. Not like a normal man, no. We are never, ever, ever listening to Taylor Swift again. Sorry. Is Taylor Swift real? Do they sell out her concerts because they're free? And they're all charged to the government? Is that extreme propaganda? And then what is she doing? Cursing people? What is the point of that? Do you know? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like there's real songs and real movies, and then there's like bullshit movies. There's bullshit music and there's real music. The music that I like is real music, you know? It's like oh, they won the Grammy? Well, I think Beyonce should have won, looking ass. Like, yeah, that was real. Like, I didn't understand. Like, I was kind of irritated, like, that Kanye did that at the beginning. Now that I'm older and wiser, I see that he was actually right. I like that he did that. I support Kanye West fully. Call me West, looking ass. You can call me Northwest, North by Northwest. I'm Southwest, I guess. I'm kind of Southern and Western and Eastern and Central and Heartland and Mexican and Canadian and Alaskan and Hawaiian and Central American and South. I'm Captain Motherfucking America. Sorry. Captain Caveman. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Can I get 40,000 views again? I won't get credit for it, but I'll get the 40,000 views, right? Looking at. Why does it say 40K on there? No, it's not. That's what it was. Like, you can feel. I could feel the people watching me too. It made me a better speaker, actually. Like, you would think that, like, going in front of a bunch, like 100,000 people, like with a microphone. You know, I'm not talking about when I'm 12 years old or 30 years old or even 5 years ago or even 2 years ago. Maybe even 6 months ago, but now I can do it. Like, I can feed off of them and their energy, and I know how to speak to a crowd. I would like to do that. I would like to have the opportunity to speak. I would like to have the opportunity to debate anybody. Whatever y'all want to do, man. I need my $1 billion. Give me my $1 billion so we can start doing this. It's all going to charity and to my election, if I could even run. If not, then the first thing I'm going to do is hire scientists, and it's going to be $1 million signing bonus for everybody. And what am I looking for? Like someone like me. That's what I'll be looking for, is someone that reminds me of myself at some point in my life. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Who would remind me of myself? People from all over the world that are different and think differently. And I'm going to get from a pool of applicants, you know, the first place I'm going to go is Mexico. That's where I'm going to start my applicants from. Then we'll go to, like, you know, South America, Canada. Then we'll go ahead and go to Africa and Asia, India. Then we'll go in Europe. And then at the end, once all the Americans see what I'm doing and they get their thumbs out their ass, they'll be like a bunch of motherfuckers. Yeah, and then I'll be like, yes, Joe Camel, come with me, Americans. And then we'll have an international group of scientists, which will, what a clown. Why? I think that's just cheap, dude. I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not gonna stop. Kevin Tripp, you're a clown, dude. You have a K for your symbol. In fact, if you don't like it, then goodbye. You know, you're gone. Looking ass. You funky ass. What do I have to offer you? Direction, which you don't have. You have no direction. All you want to say is this guy's a clown. And that's usually what propaganda does to you in your mind. Your mind is mush. So if anybody comes up with this stuff, it's like you can't calculate it in your brain. It does not compute to you because your mind is mush. Go ahead and start watching my videos and listening to me. And if you just listen to me, then you can see clearly what's going on. I was just like you. I would have said the exact same thing before. You know, I would have said the exact same thing. But you got to give me a chance. You just got to listen. Offer knowledge. Knowledge is a dangerous thing. I'm enlightened. I died in the hospital for 5 hours. What I could offer you is, what do you want? That's what I'm asking you. What do you need in your life most right now? That's a problem. If you're here, there, or wherever, what do you think is going on? You got to ask the people. The power is going to be to the people when I'm going to be president. So you got to realize that. That's great. I was in special forces too. I'm sure you're going to say and shit on that too and not believe me. That's fine. I'm the spirit of truth, you know? But thank you for doing that. Those are the people I feel safest with are soldiers, you know? So that's kind of out of character for someone that's a soldier to just tell people they're a clown. Is that what your training tells you to do? To just bully people? No, you're supposed to protect people, and we're stronger together. Common sense ain't that common. You might think you have common sense, but you don't. Common sense is great. What is your common sense telling you right now? I can't get any money. All my money is stolen. I haven't ever gotten any money off of this shit that I'm doing. It's been stolen. I'm not begging for anything. What I would like you to do is listen to me, like and subscribe, and just pray for me. But yeah, I'm not begging. I'm sitting here talking. You're just attacking me. I have a job. This is my job right now. Are you tripping? Who's the rest of us? Who do you work for? What's your problem, man? Prove there's a God? Okay. My name is Merlin Jehovah Robinson. I died in the hospital for 5 hours. I've seen the end of the world. I've spoken to God. God sent me here as his son. I remember my conception. Some people supposedly that are strong enough have remembered their birth and this and that. I remember all the way to my conception. I remember being a fetus. And I was comfortable in there. I did not want to come out. I think they put me out early. When I was born, I was poisoned. I turned yellow. They said I had jaundice. I don't have jaundice. I was beaten and tortured as a baby. I slept in a doghouse as a child. You know, the government did electric shock therapy on me constantly. They're evil. I can prove there's a God. Look at the stars. Where do you think everybody comes from? There is an infinite space out there, you know? Good. Goodbye forever. Go to your job tomorrow, and you can call people clowns. Hey, before you go anywhere, if you think you're so tough and everything, and you think your special sport forces skills could, do you think you could take me? It's okay, dude. I know you're insecure. It's okay, dude. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna be real warm tonight. Odin, I've been praying to you, Odin. I've been praying to Odin. Odin, Thor shield, Loki shield. I need Mischief shield, really. This. Go check out my videos. You want me to start singing karaoke? Songster Smiles. Okay, that sounds cool, but you know, there's only 4 people on here. Where am I from? I was born in Austin, Texas. I was born and raised in Austin, Texas. I've lived in Lubbock also. Lubbock's like my hometown. I've spent more time here. I spent time in you know, I went through New Mexico, Arizona, Los Angeles. I spent a lot of time in Oregon. Well, like, what, 3.5 months in Oregon recently. I liked it there. They had a bunch of lace wings. Hello, Silent Damsel 79. I'm 1979. That's when I was born. Yeah, I try and follow the teachings of Jesus and Gandhi and stuff like that, you know. Like if a special forces guy comes up to me and like calls me a clown and everything, and you know, I'm just gonna be like, dude, I hope you're better. But just because I'm peaceful doesn't mean you can take me out or anything, you know. So yeah, I went to Oregon. I mean, it was nice for a while. They were doing a lot of road construction, like right where I was, and they kept plowing the fields. And I found a nuclear facility there. There's a nuclear facility across from Taco Bell. I swear, it is paper plant. It's like an undercover nuclear facility. Do you think they have nuclear facilities in here that the government's overlooking for kickback money? I think so. But anyway. You know why the Hawks traded me draft night? I was watching the NBA draft with my dad and like my daughter and sister and everybody. And we were kind of just eating, and I'm light skinned. I'm part Anglo Saxon, Jewish. My grandmother's Apache Mexican, and I'm part black. My grandmother's half black. I got kind of a Jew fro. I mean, I turned purple. I'm more purple, dude. But anyway, the story about the Hawks, like they called me, the general manager called me on my cell phone and was like, hey, is this Jason Stathos? You just got drafted. I was like, motherfucker, how are you drafting me? I'm 26 years old. You're not even supposed to be drafting me. I thought it was, but that was before they changed the rule. I guess I'm the reason they changed the rule. And because people knew about me, you know, I was in Spurs camp and everything. I'd be fighting people sometimes, you know, like people, and then they kept calling me white boy, this and that. And I was like, man, I'm not as white as you think I am. And then I dunk on them and they just shut up. They like started crying. And then I told them, it's cool, dude, I'm part black. They're like, oh, that makes sense. I'm part Angolan. Angolan, like Jamaican, Haitian or something like that, Nigerian, North African, like a bunch of mix. I'm part Kurdish too, Middle Eastern. So I'm a so I'm just a purple motherfucker. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm 10% Korean on my DNA too. 2% Amazonian. I think that's pretty cool, man. Like Kiowas. So that's pretty. I'm good with a blowgun. But imagine trying to survive in the Amazon. The gun duel. I had terrible dreams about that. I had a dream that I was Alexander Hamilton. And sometimes in those duels, like they shoot the guy and it just bounces off his chest. Then the other guy shoots him and then it goes in. Weird, huh? I don't know if they had armor on or what. That might be true. That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't, you know, I have roots all the way to like Musashi, so why can't we be like samurai and just carry swords and shit? Like, you got a problem with me, then bring out your sword. I think that would stop a lot of shit. You never missed. Is that what it was? Was Burr like wearing was he wearing like a vest? He went to the future and got a Kevlar vest looking ass. The whole Hamilton thing, that story when I was like in 5th grade and we learned about that disturbed me. That story disturbs me. Yeah, cheating disturbs me. Lying, cheating, haters. Okay. Is that better? Back the fuck up. You don't know, back the fuck up. Sorry. The people walking by and they're like, back the fuck up. What? Are you toasty? I'm sorry, man. I'm very powerful. The camera going in and out like isn't like a big. Yeah, you're right, and we need to change that. See, I'm holding the camera. This is as far as it goes. This is my wingspan. I have wingspan of like 6'11". I'm 6'3.5", 6'11" wingspan. So yeah, I was a good defender. I blocked that shit. I'll block your shit. I'll steal your shit. Yeah, the lying and cheating, it disturbs me. I'm not like a real big liar, dude. I'm not gonna sit there and like try and remember my lies and stuff like that. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm the spirit of truth. That's why I'm telling you all this shit, and like it's obviously that it's the truth, you know. Sashi. And I will turn into a samurai if I have to. This is what Musashi looked like because he got fucked with so much. He ended up starting looking like this. Battle after battle after battle. Battle, 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 battle. I don't know. Jesse. Fuck. Sarasota. I don't know. Sarasota? Saraceros. Jesse Saraceros. Zorro. Can I just call you Zorro? No, this is like I'm over here by that's what I said. It looks like a jail, but it's for shrubs and flowers. It's a nursery or something. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it's got like it probably has like a dual purpose. Like they're probably locking in slaves and stuff and collecting the homeless and putting them in there. It's not gonna work. No, I would like to go to New York City. You know, my grandfather was born in the Bronx. You know, I'm part Sicilian. I used to do backflips and shit. No, I'm not gonna do it. Well, I'm pretty old for a backflip. I might be able to do like a cartwheel. I can do good cartwheels. Anyway, I'm better doing them off my left hand, but my arm's fucked up. So bye. But nice try. What? Nice try. What? Okay. Thank you for the nice saying I've got. Why? Yeah, I know, huh? Do it, do it, do it. If I had something to set my phone on. I don't know what that means. You like my glasses? These really don't need. For some reason, I have an extra set of eyelid. I'm like a part Vulcan, so I don't really need sun shades from the sun. But I do need like a wind guard. They're more for protection, like from the wind. If people are throwing spores in the air. Motherfuck Dre, mother. The people over here yelling because they know I'm on here. Do it. This place, like right here, I'm trying to forget this place. It's getting cold too, so I'm gonna have to go. It says it's like 40 something out here. I'm not really. I got like a thin shirt on. I've got a muscular chest, so it's like blocking a lot of the cold. But my hands are cold. Muscular chest. The muscles in my back make the face of a demon. So, but anyway. How did I learn that? I was working out at the gym one night, and I saw my back, and it looked like a jack-o'-lantern. It scared me. I was like, is that really what my muscles in my back look like? So I don't know if I'm not the ogre. I think I'm Baki. They used to call my dad the ogre. So isn't that weird? There is corny stuff, but it's all like sometimes corny stuff is cool, sometimes it's not. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Anyway. I know the feeling, man. I miss my family too. No one ever talks to me. I don't ever get to see them. No, don't say that, dude. I bless your family. Cancel that. Family shield. Asgardian timekeeper of the heavens shield. Valkyrie shield. Valhalla shield. Her weeping shield. I had a dream about her weeping. She was the daughter of a giant race that Odin wanted to attack. Who was Odin more scared of, the serpent or the wolf? He was more scared of the wolf. Why? Because the wolf protects the family. And if you mess with someone's family enough, the wolf's going to come for you. And the pain of her weeping brought the wolf upon them. Well, I bless your mother to heal. Are you sure she has cancer? I'm trying to cure cancer. One of the problems with cancer is I believe the diagnoses are fake just to kill people. It's a way of eliminating people they don't like. I'm dead fucking serious about that. Like, I'm not a fucking clown or anything. I'm trying to tell you in my eyes, like, look, it's $1 trillion industry and they're killing people that way. Don't, like, be careful, dude. You might, as soon as you start treatment, they're just going to pass away. They're going to die from the poison they're going to give them. My idea is there's going to be a pill that's going to make you feel good instantly. That's how cancer treatment should be. It should go directly into your cells and directly start making you feel better. You should never, ever get sick off any kind of treatment for cancer. It doesn't make sense. It's not common sense. It's not logical. Does that make sense? It doesn't, it's probably not even there. And there is a power of prayer and the power of the mind, and there's vitamins and herbs and stuff like that. I'm not saying to not go get cancer treatment in case, if it's something really serious, but I'm confused. I'm confused about the seriousness of it, and you know, I've never really seen anybody turn into like a black dot and die from cancer. It's always from the radioactivity or the chemotherapy, it seems, that makes people pass away. Cool. We're doing all right. I don't know the whole 6-7 thing. Is that some kind of curse or something? Because it's weird. Talk about weird. Does anybody explain that to me? What does that mean? What is the purpose behind that? I'm just wondering. And what is the symbol you put on there? Is that like some kind of curse? Elijah? Dog dewormer? What does that mean? What's up? Yeah, I'm part English. I don't know if it's British, but we're English. My grandfather, I know they jumped and they fucking were in England when they knew the Nazis were coming and they jumped in the water and swam to the boat. That's how horrible that shit was. And then people think it's a joke. Manchester. I think I have relatives from Manchester. Bronson, Pirates. I'm the toughest man to ever come out of Manchester. Looking ass. What are you doing? Hey, mate. I thought that was Australian. Well, I'd like to go to England. I'd go to South London. Merlin Jehovah Robinson saves the world from the aliens looking ass. What do you mean? Same with Biden. What did they do to Biden? They poisoned Biden and told everybody he was sick, and they poisoned him out of office. The FBI did that. Condescending shit again. Whatever, man. I don't care. I'm gonna go over here. Another week. Am I only being seen in certain countries? It's like probably like if someone's got 7 phones and they're all on here and it's all the same person looking at us. Well, that's not having a life right there. But like you're gonna do YouTube or something, you do need like more, like 3 or 4 phones. Why do you have 2 phones? Are you a drug? No, motherfucker. You got to keep it charged. I know someone, she's got like 7 phones and she does YouTube. You need that many phones sometimes. They just threw all that smoke at me. Look, they're throwing a party over here. And then who are they? Like, why are they here? Why did they choose to come here and come out here when they got a break room and there's other places to go? And that shit was nasty too. Like, I could taste that in my nose. Cancel that. Why do you say that? Like, what have you done? What happened? You might not be a loser. You might just be made to think you are, and you're actually like one of the smartest people in the world. You ever thought of that? You know what I mean? It's not nice of me. I'm just common sense. If you're the most intelligent person in the world, what's going to happen to you? Do you think people are going to follow you, or they're going to attack you and steal your ideas for money? What kind of world do we live in? There are no losers. If you're alive and you're a child of God and you're here on this earth, how are you losing? You're just being attacked. So if you were a Jewish person and you were sent to a concentration camp, were you a loser? I don't think so. If I'm a... Dude, they just called my name over there. It said Santos, not Stathos though. Yeah, they're throwing poison in the air. They go over there because they know there's no camera over there. It's little do they know is that there is a camera over there and they're being watched. There's cameras everywhere. I'm special in a good way, right? Yeah, it's getting cold, dude. Yeah, no one's a loser on here. If you're on here, you're my partner, you know. We're in this together. We're stronger together, you know. Even if you're just a hater out there messing with me, you know, which probably is, because there's only like a few people that ever come on here. Yeah, dude, don't call yourself a loser. Just to be clear, I'm not ever going to say that. That's what everybody else has been telling me. They started saying that when I was 17. And then it's like 40-year-old people telling me that when I'm 17. Who's the loser, dude? Looking ass. I'm the stronger one. No, you're just both awful. How about that? You're both just awful. That's what people that call you a loser. You just tell them, hey, you're awful. Life is a trip and then you die. Yeah, we're not haters. I'm not haters. Sometimes people hate when I just state the obvious. Well, if I'm stating the obvious and you don't like it, then why don't you make changes for everything? Then whatever I'm stating, then change it. If you don't like me stating the obvious, then don't do it. If you know you're doing something wrong, then don't do it. If I'm stating the obvious and you don't like it, then it means you probably have a chip in your brain. Yeah, the truth is dangerous. Knowledge is a dangerous thing. It's like Fahrenheit 451. Who were the people that were in danger? The librarians. My shit is in here. And they put little electrodes on here. This is a. We don't want you to use your power anymore. What? Why are you shocking me? It's like the Ray Bradbury story. The more often you get shocked, and like what they do is they use noise pollution and poisons and everything to try and destroy people because the government is scared. The government is scared of one thing, that the people in power are going to lose their power. Why? Who cares? This country is for everybody. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? See, and then they come and like that comment, like where'd that motherfucker come from? And like what I'm smoking, like exactly, like that's what they said to JFK. They said that like he was shot up with meth, and that's how he was able to beat people in debate. No, because he was intelligent. You're scared of my intelligence. You're scared of my brain. Oh, he's smoking. He's cracked. What the fuck, dude? What do you want me to be like? Do you want me to be like this? Is this bad? Is this slow enough for you? Or can I just speak my speak? Looking ass. I hope not. I would like one. No, I don't drive anything. Yeah, I drove a Ford. An Escape because I was trying to escape. Escape to what? Something better than this. Yeah, that's what happens when you stand out in 40-degree weather. I mean, obviously. Crusty crab face ass nigga. Sorry. Yeah, Ozzy was like so intelligent, and they said he was on drugs and shit. He just played along. Ozzy Osbourne was one of the greatest prophets, and Black Sabbath was a Christian band. If you listen to what they're talking about, can you dig it? Can you dig it? Looking, California. California dreaming in the month of May, in the month of January. Miami Beach. How about Miami Beach? My favorite movie, Die Hard. Cool. Yeah, I was in California. I should have stayed in LA. It'd be warmer there. I wanted to go to Tijuana. That's where I should end up. Hey, there's W. Is that George W? George W. Bush was a cool guy. He's a cool guy. I think all these presidents, I mean, why is everybody always attacking the presidents? For you to even want to run for president, you're sacrificing your life to help others. So why would you hate on any candidate, really? I mean, shit. Yeah, I'm not an expert on the Bible. I was thinking about doing Bible study, but then I was like, I went to a Bible class, and then the best conversation that I had was about Black Sabbath at church. And he was saying that, I was like, dude, that's a Christian band. Well, War Pigs is about, no, War Pigs is about undercover cops. That's what that's about. It's, if you listen to it and like how they put people in harm's way. And you know, I used to dislike Trump, and I used to like I kind of wavered on that, but like he's got to be a good guy. And the whole thing about closing the border, he's not attacking Hispanic people. He's trying to keep other people out. There's people from Asia trying to come in here and take over the country financially, and like the whole thing with China and all that. Like that, that shit's for real. He has knowledge and things that he's trying to put out there that they won't let him put out there. But I'm part Hispanic. I think the border should be open, but we got to have another kind of a process, you know. And then like holding people, it's just crazy, dude. Like, you know, that is a difficult thing to do for a president, like what he's doing. So, yeah, I mean, I support him. I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm not the president, so I don't have access to the information that he has. So I think he's going to try and do the right thing for the country. That's all I know. I think he's really trying to do the right thing. I think Biden was trying to do the right thing too. I don't know what's going on, dude. I thought Obama was that was a crazy thing. Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. They were trying to tell you something there. They were trying to tell you that those people were innocent. That their money just got stolen. They're Middle Eastern people that got their money stolen. And they wanted to change things, trying to change, I don't know. Did that hurt me or help me? I don't know. But I'm trying to do something whole different, you know? Like we're trying to really fix the country. No more haves and have-nots. We all got to be equal. The power has to be distributed throughout the world. Everybody should be equal and with the same opportunity. If I could just get the same opportunity out here that anybody else could, who knows what I could do. I'm not begging for money. I just want the same opportunity that anybody else could have, you know? Will I receive that? That remains to be seen. I would say yes. Am I scared? No. Am I upset? Yeah. I'm upset and worried. I think things are really weird. There's really weird people around here, dude. Anyway, lighting really does matter, huh? Like, oh, the weird lighting and stuff. But anyway, I'm starting to get cold. I've been on here an hour. Well, you know, and then like everything can easily be fixed if everybody just works together. That's the problem. We're stronger together, power to the people, you know, when we're just like, oh, you're this and you're that, and just all constantly trying to put people in the corner. Like no one puts baby in the corner looking ass. Why does everybody have to have a set fucking rule of everything? Why can't we just fucking be free for once, dude? We were at one time. I remember in the 80s, this was a free country. This was a different place. Things were cool. What happened? I don't know. Things started changing for the worse. The wrong people came to power. For real. Like I miss the early 80s. I heard the 70s was like the best. That 70s show looking ass. Oh, there they go with that. I don't know what you're talking about, but hey. Thanks for the insults, the condescending insult about me being like some kind of lesbian or whatever. Now I have 17 children. I have grandchildren too. I had 11 women file child support on me. Did I have to pay child support? No, they just wanted to take me to court and embarrass me. Was it embarrassing? No, I thought it was the coolest thing that ever happened to me. I got street cred now. Anyway, it's like on Maury. you. And it was just kept going, dude, over and over. I was like, yeah, it's like I have a different blood type. I have red, yellow, and white bone. Uh, I have RH blood type. I can remember my conception. I'm a guitar player. I think I was the greatest guitar player ever. They hurt my arm. I played in the NBA. I had a 50-inch vertical. You know, I set all the records in the Army. My son has beaten the obstacle course record since then. I'm waiting for my award letter that has all of that on it, and the rest of what I'm owed. They said they're going to give me my retirement and give me disability too. What does you mean, dude? What is tweaker hours? What is a tweaker? What do you know, that's more rhetoric propaganda, dude. Sorry, you're out of here, dude. Sorry. Sorry if I do the wrong one. Looking ass, funky ass, tweaker hours. Dude, I'm here because I like to go live on a Sunday night. People be watching YouTube on a Sunday night. Where's the drug addict? Takes one to know one. How am I a drug addict? What am I doing right now? Because I'm trying to tell you that you suck, right? And you're one of them. There's no such thing as meth. Meth is if you think there's meth, then you're a fool or you're an agent that's attacking somebody. The Germans didn't invent meth. The American government did, to enslave people and put them in prison for nothing. Because they could just get meth and like put it on you and say, oh, look, he's a meth addict. Wait, he's intelligent. He speaks his speak. He can speak. Oh, let's get rid of him. Looking ass. And then there are people, I'm going to say meth. I'm going to do this and that, looking ass. There is no such thing. Yeah, it was created in a laboratory with the American government, like LSD, to torture people. It's a poison. It's not a drug. There's no one ever. Do you know anybody that does that? Dude, do you know anybody that does that? It's not real. You're fucking a piece of shit if you think it's real, dude. I thought it was real, but you know what? You know it's not real. Have you ever seen anybody do it? Have you ever been around anybody that actually does it? And why would someone want to make themselves sick by doing a drug? Doesn't fucking make sense. Think about it. Think about it, dude. I'm for real. People smoke cigarettes. They drink alcohol. They smoke marijuana. They drink caffeine. They eat good food. That's it. People don't go out and smoke crack and meth. I don't think that's real. It's not realistic. Why would you want to destroy yourself like that? It is realistic that it's like a horrible crime. Why is it such a horrible crime? Because they want to set people up. It doesn't even make sense. And then if anybody were to buy those materials to make it, they already have it like on record. So it's all bullshit. It's like that shit that they had in like 2003 where they had the terrorist guy. Like, why is the guy a terrorist, but every single person he talks to is an FBI agent? Do you know why? Because he wasn't a terrorist and they were just setting him up. Like it was just one guy, and then everybody he had in contact with online, which was fake, he was a terrorist. Like, that's ridiculous, dude. And then you saw they made, like, you could tell that the FBI agents like had an art class and they made the terrorist shit. I was like, this is the stupidest shit I ever saw. And then they released the guy, like they figured it out because the criminologists were like drunk. They were smoking their own poison. It's like they like to poison people and they get exposed to their own poison. I think that's what's wrong with all of them. He's like, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna poison him. And then they breathe in their own poison and they're fucking stupid as fuck. And then they're like, meth. They're like, special forces. You clown. Anyway. I are a genius. Everybody is a genius at something, even if they have crusty ass lips. You just got to find what you're a genius at. Every single person in the world born here is a genius at something. That's why we are what we are. Our people came here for a reason to this planet. I'm at peace for the most part, but do I have a lot of hostility in me? Yes. Fucking hostile. Like, I'm just gonna go to sleep now. That's pretty peaceful. Peace is the answer, dude. Peace and working together. Because one day the enemy's gonna come from somewhere and we're all gonna have to fight, you know? What if we do and get invaded by some kind of locust species like Starship Troopers? Then what? You know? Then all the bullshit, like, you ain't gonna be worried about calling people a crackhead. You're gonna be worried about that locust taking your head. I don't know what that is. You're way over my head, dude, with the words. Is English your first language? 'Cause I don't understand what you're saying. I didn't pass. What's the vibe? Vibe to me is like the vibe. Like if I'm here, my vibe here is like this is more heavy metal vibe. When I go to Austin, it's more like a hip hop vibe. Like I like to listen to more rap. Does that make sure? Shush. You shush. I can't shush. What is shush? Is that like a Slurpee flavor? Is that like a blueberry flavor of a slushy? Have you ever wheezed the juice? Why are you asking me? What does your common sense say? Yeah, you are ancient, huh? Oh, the lights are starting to flash over here. I'm gonna fart. I'm yelling, so I'm gonna have to leave. Sorry. Shout outs for $1,000. Look at this. Give me any money or do anything for me. But I'm here for you still. I can buy the bell again. Someone would just go steal it. Wing flavor? What, just buffalo? Buffalo wings? Like spicy buffalo? Man, that made my mouth water, dude. I wish I had some. Then you gotta have the blue cheese with the ranch mix, right? Look, I'm watering. My crusty lips are turning wet because I want to eat some wings. Okay.